Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sitting here with no makeup on and wet hair, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna be getting ready for nothing. I'm not doing anything today, but I'm gonna be getting ready, putting on some makeup and just talking, you know. I haven't really sat down and talked to you guys for a while, as I've just started year 13 and I've had a lot of videos pre-filmed and mostly like voiceover, so I haven't talked properly for a while. So I just thought, you know, bit of a life update, just going to talk to you a bit about how I'm finding year 13 and stuff that's going on. I think I briefly touched on like how year 13's going and like a Get Productive with Me that I filmed. I uploaded it last week, but I haven't properly like talked about it. I just thought that I would, and I also uploaded a sticker on my Instagram story asking you guys what you wanted to see, and a lot of people wanted to see sort of life update kind of videos and just me to talk about how year 13 is going. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting ready. And I am no makeup artist. If stuff looks bad, it's gonna look bad. I need to put some water in my beauty blender. So I am going to start off by moisturising my face. Literally every time I film a Get Ready With Me, I literally do the same thing. So there's not really a lot of point in me going into much detail about it. I literally don't own that much makeup. Like I have like one product for everything, if that makes sense. Like I have like 1 or 2 mascaras, 1 concealer, 1 powder, like literally hardly anything. I just use the same things and do the same thing with it. So yeah, not very interesting, but I think you just want to hear me talking. So I have not planned this video at all, so I'm kind of just going to talk and see what happens. Okay, so at the moment I'm on my 2-week October holiday break. I get 2 weeks because my school is different, but most areas don't get 2 weeks, and I'm in my 2nd week now. I've got a few days left, and oh my god, I've got so much to do. I procrastinated for the first half of the holiday, then I realised that I had stuff to do, so now I'm like cramming everything in and it's not fun. So I guess I'll just talk about how year 13's going because that's what people wanted to know. So if you watched my productive video that I did, I was definitely quite stressed during that week, and I was stressed the week before the week I filmed that. The beginning of the year was fine, but I think it's really built up quickly. It wasn't like a nice slow introduction, like they just put it on straight away and we were like thrown straight into it. So I feel like it has been quite tough, especially history. My other 2 subjects have pretty much been like fine. I've got 2 teachers for psychology now, but then I've also got 2 teachers for maths, and I had 3 last year for maths and 1 for psychology last year. So that is like the only change really that I've had with those subjects. But history, I've just really not been enjoying history. We're studying topics that I'm not particularly interested in, which doesn't help. I'm gonna use my collection Lasting Protection concealer. Yeah, we're studying topics I'm not particularly interested in. And we're doing the coursework, and I really just don't like the coursework. It's really stressful, it's a lot of reading, and half the reading I'm not even going to use. Right? It's just like I don't really know what I'm doing with it or where I'm going. I feel like I'm just kind of reading every week for the sake of it. So that's fun, yeah, really enjoying that. And we get so much work because we're also studying British warfare alongside it for our 3rd paper, and I'm not particularly fond of that. And my first few history essays were just getting progressively worse. The first one I got back was a B, and I'm like, well, I can't moan about that. Like, it's not what I ideally want, but it's not an actually bad grade. And then the 2nd essay I got back was a C, so it was getting progressively worse, and I was just like sick of it. So that's kind of what had happened up to the point where I filmed that video I uploaded last week, and I was really stressed. And you saw how much history work that I did, like literally ridiculous amounts. And like, no shade to my history teacher, but he is not the most positive person, and I don't know if it's directed at me or if it's directed at certain people in the class, but I don't know, it's just like he's just generally quite negative, and it doesn't really encourage you to want to like do well. So yeah, I was quite stressed, and you saw me revising for a test as well. The test was actually went really well. I was really pleased with myself because I'd got the B and then the C, but then I got 2 essays, and 1 was an A and 1 was an A star, so I was like, thank God. I also should probably say I've had my UCAS grade predictions as well, and people have asked me, and I was originally predicted 2 A stars and a B, the B being in maths, but then my teacher moved it up to an A star, so now I'm predicted 3 A stars. Pressure. But I think I am personally aiming to just get an A in maths, because no university is going to ask for 3 A stars, so like it doesn't actually matter. And on the topic of universities, I think I have 5 universities I want to apply to, but I just need to finalise it, so I don't really want to talk about it just yet. I'm actually visiting a university town this week with Melly, because, well, it's Bath, you guys might already know because I'll probably upload a vlog. That is actually rated like 2nd for psychology on the Guardian league tables. It's above Oxford and Cambridge, and then St Andrews is 1st. So it's doing really well, so I was like, I might as well check it out. I've been there before, but like, I don't remember it. So that may come in, although I missed the open day for Bath because I was on D&V, so that's kind of why I'm visiting it now. So I may apply there instead of what I'm choosing as my 5th option, but I don't want to go too much into my options yet because I don't know yet, to be honest. So I am just going to set my face with some powder. But yeah, on the topic of universities, I'm going to do a whole video where after I've applied, where I talk about which ones I've applied to and why, which open days I went to, why I didn't apply to certain universities that I visited, and just all sorts of stuff, because I feel like people are quite interested, but I don't want to say on here in like an informal way. Like, I want to formally say it when it's actually happened. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I know 5 that I want to apply to. It's just kind of between the one that I have visited that's my 5th choice and Bath, which I haven't looked at yet. And also personal statements, might as well talk about this. People have asked me to do a personal statement video, but I'm not sure if I want to do one, because I did talk with my dad about it in that video that I uploaded a couple of weeks ago. But I definitely can a bit later in the year when people are actually thinking about writing them. Other people got very stressed about it, especially my friends who are applying to Oxbridge. There was a lot of stress surrounding personal statements. But I was alright because I knew that I've always had my dad to check over it basically whenever I wanted him to, if I was living with him, that is. So obviously I didn't have him write it. Someone did say that I had him write it. I did not have him write it, but I always had him to like, as a safety net, I guess, which was quite nice. But I talked about it in a different Get Ready With Me actually. I wrote it all before the summer holidays because our school did a UCAS week. So I wrote it basically then, and there was just a couple of things that I needed to like read into a bit more and extend a bit, and I kind of did some stuff over the summer. Like, I did the radio thing where I was on Radio 4 and Results Day, and I wrote about that, connected it to my YouTube channel, and the stuff we talked about on the radio thing was actually quite relevant to psychology, so I kind of talked about the stuff we talked about, and I took out a few paragraphs, did some more reading. And I've taken it to my teacher, and she's told me to like change a couple of sentences, extend it here and there, and then get it under the word count, and then it really should be done. I think I finished my last draft, but just need it to be checked. So yeah, really I'm fine on the personal statement front. But I can definitely do a video on it at some point when it's actually been sent off. And if I get offers, because you know, if I don't get offers it wouldn't be very credible. I'm sure I will get offers. D&V, a lot of people have actually asked me to do a video about D&V, so I think I could save that for a video, but I have had my D&V expedition this term. It was a very convenient time to do it, can I say? So I had my D&V expedition. It was not a very convenient time, but hey, I had to do it at some point. And it's the only thing that I had in the extracurricular thing, to be honest, because I turned YouTube into an academic paragraph. So yeah, that was fun, but I'm going to do a video about it. Talking about like my sections, why I did it, why I didn't do gold, etc, etc, would I recommend it, what the experience was like, because a lot of people have asked me about it, and I have done bronze in like year 9 as well, so I feel like I can talk about it. But yes, I've had D&V, personal statements, school in general, open days, or I think I'll probably talk about open days in the video, but I have visited some open days. I've been to Exeter. Where else have I been to? Loughborough, Sussex and UEA, and I have visited Lincoln because they're supposed to be quite good for psychology, but I didn't go to the open day. And then obviously this weekend I'm going to visit Bath, and then hopefully I should know where I want to apply. Oh wow, this looks bad. I'm literally just doing homework today. It's so depressing. Like, I was talking to my friends last night. One of my friends who's doing 4 subjects said she got 24 pieces of homework for the holidays. I'm like, oh. So I think my school is just working us really hard, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't really appreciate. But especially history. My other subjects combined haven't been as much work as history this term. And we haven't even started writing our coursework yet. We've just done our reading for it. And I just don't like the topic. I'm going to stop talking about coursework actually because it's not going to make it go away and I've already moaned about it. Wow, that's some interesting eyeshadow, Rhiannon. But I mean, although it's been like quite hard school-wise, we have had quite a good term because it's been like a lot of my friends' birthdays, so we've done stuff for that and yeah. Yeah, I'm quite optimistic for this term because like I want to start actually writing my history coursework so that it doesn't feel like such a mess in my mind. And you can tell it's dominating my life. I love that. And Christmas is coming up obviously, and oh my god, I haven't really spoke about it, but I'm definitely going to do Vlogmas this year, even though I'll probably be really stressed. I really enjoyed doing it last year, and last year I filmed it on my vlog channel, which I'm not sure if I want to keep using. I think it's better just to keep everything on one channel, and then I'm like more consistent. But I'm hopefully going to do Vlogmas this year. It won't be daily Vlogmas because I don't really have time, but it'll be like every 2 or 3 days. That's what I did last year. And hopefully I'm meeting my YouTube friends in December. Everybody hopefully. And Christmas, I don't know, I'm just kind of excited for December. As you can tell, not very much has gone on in my life this term apart from being stressed at school and writing my personal statement and stuff like that. Like, if I'm honest, because I don't have too much to talk about. Also, a lot of people have been like commenting on the content that I'm making on my channel, and I did upload basically a study with me last week, although I didn't name it that. And people have now been asking me to make more, and I don't think I want to keep doing it like that, to be honest. I feel like I've been there and I've done it, and I've spoken about it before, but I don't think people who watch the study with me watch the videos where I talk about not wanting to make them anymore, to be honest. I feel like I'm probably just talking to people who already know, but yeah, I don't know, I'm in a sort of place with my channel where I know that I don't want to make study with me that often, if ever. And I don't want to make videos where I sit down and talk about how to be productive when I myself am not really that productive or motivated or anything like that. But then I don't know what to make because like my favourite videos to make are like routines, but like I've done 2 routines in the past few months, so I can't really make them again. And I like doing vlogs, but my life isn't always that interesting. And then the videos that I really enjoy making are ones that people don't end up watching. And it's kind of annoying because they're the ones that take the most effort, and then the ones that take the least effort, study with me's, get loads of views, and it's really frustrating. Obviously I'm not going to make the videos that are going to get the most views because that will just not be very fulfilling for me. Not really sure what I want to make and what I have time to make as well, because obviously in summer I feel like I was working really hard on my channel in the summer and I really enjoyed it. And I have time to do stuff, but at the moment I barely have time for 1 video a week, to be honest. Yeah, I don't have time to like make really artsy videos that I would probably like to do more. So I have to do other stuff that doesn't take as long. But like hopefully in the summer this year I'll be able to do loads of stuff that I really enjoy, because I feel like the hard work I've been putting into it over summer finally started paying off, and then we went back to school and I couldn't work hard on it anymore. And it's kind of like gone back to where it was, but like I really want to work hard on it, but I just don't have time, and it's really annoying. I finished my makeup. I look basically the same but just less dead, and my hair's dried whilst I've made this video basically. So yeah, but I kind of hope this has been some sort of good chatty get ready with me life update kind of thing. I don't really know if I've said what I wanted to say. I didn't really plan the video, but lots of you guys just wanted to know how I'm doing, and I haven't really sat down and chatted with you and been honest for a while, so I just thought it would be a good idea to do that. So as I've been talking about like not knowing what sorts of videos I want to make, I have done a sticker on Instagram, but I know that not all of you are following me on Instagram. If you're not, please do, and then you can get involved in lots of different things. But if you don't follow me on Instagram and you have videos that you want to see of mine, please let me know down below. Please don't request like study with me's or productive videos or anything like that, because if I want to make them, I'll make them, and if I don't, I don't. I think that's the sort of video that I make when I want to make it. But anything else that you really want to see from me, please let me know. And if I read any and I like the sound of them, I'll definitely give them a go. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon for a brand new video. Bye!